training video on patient's Bill of Rights through Patterson Eaglesoft. I'm going to go to Patient. I'm going to go to my name. I'm going to press Use. Every form defaults back to the medical history. So you have to go to the medical history. You have to go down here where it says form type. It's at the bottom of the page in the middle. And so it says Eaglesoft medical history, copy, copy, copy. So that's how many times I've reviewed it. You're going to hit the down arrow button, and then you're going to find Bill of Rights. Patient Bill of Rights. You can see that I've already filled it out, pretended, and then accepted it today. Okay, it happens to be the same day. I'm going to go ahead and just click yes to change it. It'll let me. No, it's going to let me on my computer. There we go. Sorry, I was taking my mouse a little bit. So see how since I changed it, it now opens up this signature. If I would have left it the same as no, I would have just pressed save, and it would have just saved it to today's date again. So I'm going to sign, and then I'm going to accept, and then I'm going to come down here to save. When you go to your patient's notes, you're going to see I just updated that form at 3:08 right now. See how it says updated patient medical history? Well, remember, it defaults back to that medical history. So you have to click on it. And then you have to put over here, Bill, Patient, Bill of Rights. And then you press OK. So then you know that you didn't just update the medical history 1,000 times. You might have actually been working on the periodontal risk assessment or the hard and soft tissue deposit or soft deposit detection or Canberra. But since it defaults underneath the medical history, it's always going to save as the medical history. So I always go right back in and make sure that I put in what exactly I just updated. Let's close out of that. Let's go back to the medical history. Let's go back to that Bill of Rights. I'm going to go back down here to the Bill of Rights. Okay, I'm going to just leave it the same. I'm going to act like it's 6 months later, and I'm going to leave it as yes, and the signature's already there, and I'm just going to come down here and press save. So it says, this medical history has not been changed. Would you like to save it to today's date? Yes, I would. So now we're going to go to that note history. So just a few moments ago, I updated the Bill of Rights. Right now, I pretended that it was 6 months later, 6 months later, even though it was just a minute later. But see how it defaults back to medical history? So I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to put Patient Bill of Rights. And that's really all you do, you guys, as far as the Patient Bill of Rights. You may have to help read through it with them, and that is just fine. What I like to do is, and a lot of offices do, is I just explain to them what it is, and then I say, do you accept, do you not accept, do you refuse, you don't refuse, and then I press the button or help them with the button if they can't manipulate the mouse, and then we go from there. All right.